Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for July 26, 2012. Of course, it's a Thursday, and it looks like we are going to be dealing with a significant severe thunderstorm potential for this afternoon. In fact, even right now, throughout the entire Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. So let's break this down and get down to the details here. Currently, as of 8 a.m., we have temperatures ranging from the mid-60s over portions of the Hudson River Valley and portions of Connecticut to the lower to mid-70s over much of the Philadelphia and New York City metropolitan area. Keep note of the winds at the surface. They're from the south and southwest as a warm front is starting to move through the region, producing showers and thunderstorms. Taking a look at the latest radar, you can see the showers and thunderstorms are approaching. At this time, they are not severe, but the main show for severe thunderstorms is actually going to be this afternoon and evening, and I'll show why in just a moment. But you can see showers and thunderstorms are starting to move through the portions of the Hudson River Valley, portions of Connecticut, northeastern Pennsylvania, where you have another line developing right around north central New Jersey that is diving south and east towards the New York City metropolitan area and likely moving through Mercer, Monmouth, and Middlesex counties over the next couple of hours. Likely by 10 a.m. you'll see a majority of this rainfall move through the region, and we're also seeing showers and thunderstorms developing over south central Pennsylvania. This line right here is associated with one disturbance, but there's many more on the way. Taking a look at the water vapor, I think we get a better idea of exactly what's involved around here with this severe threat. This warm front right here is the trigger. As this warm front is moving north and east, it's going to import a lot of hot and humid air. How hot and humid? Well, by this afternoon, we'll have highs in the lower to mid 90s away from the immediate coast, and especially around the Philadelphia metropolitan area. As you move more north and east, especially into Connecticut, temperatures are most likely going to range around the upper 80s to lower 90s, still rather hot, and our dew points are going to be in the 70s. So we're clearly dealing with a hot and humid air mass. What we're also dealing with are plenty of mid-level disturbances rotating through this hot and humid air mass. And so what that's going to lead to is the potential for plenty of lifting and the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms. Now, as I noted earlier, with the winds are coming from the south at the surface behind this warm front. Why is that important? Well, let me show you the winds at the mid-levels. This might be a little bit difficult to see, but basically what we have is in the red we have 850 millibar winds, and in the blue we have 500 millibar winds. Why is this important? Well, at the surface we're from the south, at the mid-levels we're from the southwest, and in the upper levels we have basically west to northwesterly winds. All of these winds are relatively strong for its level, and what that basically means is that we're having winds veering as you move up higher in the atmosphere. And what that leads to, unfortunately, is strong wind shear and the potential for an isolated tornado, especially as you move into northeastern Pennsylvania, northern New Jersey, the Hudson River Valley, and eventually Connecticut. That's why the Severe Projection Center is focusing so much on these areas, especially for tornado potential. But really, that potential exists throughout the entire northern mid-Atlantic. So when you have winds like this setting up, well, it's a huge warning sign, especially in the morning, for the potential for strong to severe thunderstorms capable of producing mesolows and also isolated tornadoes. So it's going to be a very active and very actually dangerous afternoon on the way for the northern mid-Atlantic. Taking a look at the satellite once again, you can see our first batch of showers and thunderstorms diving to the southeast. These thunderstorms are going to weaken. We'll see some rainfall this morning, and then we'll see breaks in the clouds, a little bit of sun this afternoon to help to destabilize the atmosphere. And later on this afternoon, I'm looking at around 4 p.m. start time on through this evening, look for strong to severe thunderstorms. These severe thunderstorms are going to be capable of very heavy downpours, frequent cloud to ground or ground to cloud lightning that could be deadly, wind gusts well over 60 miles per hour, like I said, heavy downpours leading to flash flooding, and an isolated tornado is possible. I think the most significant threats with this severe event will be wind damage, heavy downpours, very poor visibility, and in all likelihood, there's going to be plenty of people who are going to be losing power in this severe threat. So keep an eye on this developing event. I'm going to be doing the live coverage and covering this severe threat as best as I possibly can. But this is going to be a very active afternoon. Now, the one caveat here is that if thunderstorms become very intense over portions of the mid and upper Hudson River Valley and over New England, that could lead to a suppression of thunderstorms over the northern mid-Atlantic, and we luck out and just end up with scattered showers. That is a potential. Right now I'm not seeing that, but that potential does exist, and hopefully it won't be too bad over New England, and the northern mid-Atlantic misses out, but we'll see. So let's take a look at the latest model guidance using the European model guidance. Again, here we are once again for this evening. We got disturbances moving through, warm front driving through. For tomorrow, the cold front will follow through with showers and thunderstorms. The thunderstorms are not expected to be as strong. However, temperatures tomorrow afternoon will rise into the lower to mid 90s. With high levels of humidity, look for a heat index around 100 degrees. It's not going to be pretty tomorrow afternoon. But again, showers and thunderstorms will move through in the afternoon and evening hours, but not as severe as what we should be experiencing for this afternoon. Moving on through the rest of the weekend, looking for a threat for scattered showers each afternoon, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms. Otherwise, temperatures range from the mid 60s to lower 70s for lows and mid to upper 80s for highs. That weather pattern will continue on through early next week, with, again, pesky showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Temperatures slightly above normal in the mid to upper 80s, possibly a few lower 90s. And, of course, high levels of humidity at times ahead of these cold fronts. Now, what's interesting is this upper level low, this polar vortex here, is going to be sitting up in Canada and starting to get a little bit stronger. And that could push in stronger polar air masses for the end of next week and into the weekend, bringing cooler temperatures returning into the northern mid-Atlantic. And when I say cooler, I mean lower to mid 80s, which is actually pretty close to normal for this time of year. So that is your forecast for today. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Again, I'll be doing as much coverage as I possibly can with the severe threat unfolding on Twitter and Facebook. Of course, you can follow the latest weather information at nynjpaweather.com, nynjpaweather on Twitter and Facebook. I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino. Stay safe out there and be prepared.